live. Waiting for it to appear as live on my end. Still says upcoming. Oh, hey, there it is. Okay. Cool. So, I do have one cool thing to show before I get started, before I dive in. So, I'm gonna try to do this right. I'd like roughly set this up to work for me here. I did a little late, but I got a little sticker. Little Banana Man sticker. This is on the This is available on my official like merch page, which is linked below. Stickers are relatively cheap. You do have to pay for shipping, but this sticker is a good size to fit on a switch dock. Let me see if I have. Yeah, I do have one here. Don't mind me just throwing things everywhere. Throwing things twice. All right. Sorry, I had a couple things in front of my switch dock, my old one. So you can see here, it's my OG switch dock, and I have a Robo Octocat from GitHub on it. But I specifically sized this so that it realistically fits comfortably on a switch dock without, there we go, feeling too big, you know, or too in the way. Like if I rotate this, you can kind of fit it around the Switch logo. But the specific reason I got this was so that I could put it on my next switch dock, because my current one, you can't see it right now, sorry about that, does have a couple stickers. I have one that came with my Cassette Beasts physical pack. I have one that's a like a buff Totodile, and I have one that's like a little, like one of the like soot sprites from Spirited Away. But this is super cool. It's very nice. I'm really excited to be able to put this Banana Man onto a switch dock at some point. Honestly, I need to do more of these little stickers. I think they're really cool. I think the biggest issue is that every sticker I would make would have to be its own separate listing. I wish there was a way I could have like a stickers listing and then it has all of the different sticker options in it, but unfortunately that is not how at least my merchandise site works. But you can get the stickers. It's a pretty nice quality print. It's not like super cheap looking or anything. Like this has some pretty fine detail, and most of that was preserved in a pretty good way, and the stuff that wasn't was like really thin. But yeah, check those out. And then they're like $5 for a sticker, which not the cheapest necessarily. They could be, but such is the life of custom printed stickers, I guess. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off because I was excited to have that, especially since I realized I had the Banana Man like March coming out. So I just wanted to show that off before I dove into MultiVersus. So today I'm just gonna be doing some like dailies and some weeklies. That's really about it. That's my plan. So I'm gonna start. I need to do some Rick and Morty stuff. I need to do some Steven Universe stuff. Apparently I need to do some villainous stuff. I need some PvP. I do need event queue. You can see I did 22 damage in the event queue. I tried, so I recently moved to a new building as far as work goes, like a new office building. Same job, new place. And the internet there is significantly better, like leagues ahead of the last place I was at. And I think this is a little bit just MultiVersus, but it was just lagging really bad for me, and I literally think MultiVersus has just gotten heavier in one of the recent updates. I've noticed the menus lag for me a bit more, and that's what I was seeing a lot. So hopefully it's not going to be bad for streaming today, but yeah, with okay, so that's the event queue. But with all that going on, I basically was playing this game like a PowerPoint. Like I was getting like a frame every few seconds, streaming it to my Steam link, and it was not going well. I managed to apparently get a few hits in before losing, and apparently that was 22 damage. But hopefully it's going to run significantly better for the stream tonight. I'm sure it will. Because while it is heavy, it's not that bad. I think it was just straining to stream super low latency footage. Oops. Oh, wait, did I get that kill? I did. That was mean of me, I think. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe. Ah. Oh, there we go. All right. He's walking into the wall. I actually did decent damage. I just didn't get a lot of kills. Yeah. I need to get more damage anyway, so. Yeah, I'm not like the best Rick player or anything. I don't really play him much. And I'm also a little out of practice with this game, so it happens. I'm trying to think of some other things to talk about that have happened so far since last stream. Not that long ago, I actually streamed Saturday and a Wednesday after a Saturday, which is crazy. Never do that. I don't know if I talked about that. I might talk about that if I remember after this match. Ew. Ah. I don't know why her Raven is not working right. It's not how that's supposed to look. Ow. Ow. Okay. I tried. Whoa. No. That's how it always ends, is I just get flung upwards. Alright. They got me a lot of event queue things, which is nice. I'm not huge on doing PvP, or not PvP, doing the free-for-alls. FFA is not my favorite game mode in this. I don't think it's as fun as casual Smash to play free-for-alls in MultiVersus. I think MultiVersus really shines where it was kind of meant to be. So, like, I think 2v2s are really where it shines. And I think 1v1s can be good. Like, 1v1s aren't bad by any means, but I think 2v2s are where it shines. And I think that free-for-alls, which are the current event queue, are okay. And I think that's actually part of the reason that event queue is now a thing, rather than having a dedicated free-for-all option. It kind of rotates between free-for-alls and other modes. And I think that literally is just a result of free-for-alls just aren't as good in this game as they are in something like Smash, or honestly, they're not as good as they are in something like Smash. And I think it's partially just the maps in this game aren't big enough for 4 people to be all fighting each other. There's no stages in this game that feel like one of the larger Smash stages. Not like the super giant stages, like Palutena's Temple or Great Cave Offensive or anything like that. By no means would it in any way have to be that, but like, I don't know, just something a little bigger would probably be better for free-for-alls. Like, I think of Smash stages like the original Hyrule Castle stage. What are y'all doing? Boys are being crazy. But like, I think of that like original like Hyrule Castle stage, or I think of Melee's Peach's Castle also kind of has this sort of concept to it where it's like it's not a small stage, like it's a medium-sized stage. And I feel like this game primarily has like small stages. Like this, I would call a small stage. Ow. Ow. Alright. I got one. No! If I hadn't died, I might have been able to cheese the win there. Ben, are you chasing Buzz? Stop being a menace. Alright, I'm gonna give it to these two, because they actually played. I never toast people who play lame, like as in like just give up and like start feeding, but I will try to capitalize on them if I can. How am I doing on my... I'm at 159 to 600. All right, we still got a little more event queue to do, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Oh, the thing I was gonna mention earlier, I got the Joy-Con charging stand. I have two of them. This is one. And it's really cool. I didn't think they would detach like this, but they do. And it's effectively like a little extra flat Joy-Con grip, which is really nice. I actually have used this as a controller this way. And I like it. I think the grip's not bad, but I think this is nicer. I don't get this weird keyboard stage. Why is this here? Whee! I got killed. Got one. Come on. I'm just like, I don't know what's happening in this fight. Like, the Joker player is just kind of vibing. Wow. All right. He just killed everyone. That was a strange game. I did 400 damage though. And that was a lot of damage off those specials. Okay, I think, wow. What a weird game that one was. So, I think I'm going to finish my damage with specials Rick and Morty one through this mode. Oh, I have to taunt people too. 10 times. I can do that. Yeah, I just want to finish up the Rick and Morty character one before I like switch modes or do anything like that. Oh, interesting things do I have to know. Honestly, the biggest thing that's happened to me since Saturday was moving to my new building that I'm in now for work, and it's pretty nice. It's a swanky new building. I have minor gripes here and there with the modern sensibilities of it. Like I feel like, you know, for a building that's branded with, you know, my company, they don't really do anything to they don't really do anything to brand the interiors, which I get, like, the idea of, like, you don't want to brand just office space that you might give to other people, but, like, I don't foresee them changing the office space dedicated to, like, our company much. Like, so it's like, I don't know, I think it would have been more fun if it was subtly branded. But that's just me with, like, my, like, oh, you know, use your branding colors mindset. Which, you know, I tend to do for better or for worse. Well, goodbye. I like how I have bad connection wins. I did like nothing. Oh yeah, so like I don't know, like I think of, you know, like look at like my website and it heavily uses my branding colors, or my backgrounds use the branding colors. My branding colors have been locked in, set in stone for a while now. And I look at like what my company does, and I'm like looking at the accent colors of my floor, and I'm like, wow, okay, so our carpets are dark gray and light gray. Our walls are like a light, like a very light gray, nearly white. The trim around the windows and stuff like that is like a super dark gray. So is the main like accent color of like the interior walls, like the walls not on the outside, but like the walls that go to like little corridors with offices and whatnot. Those are like a very dark gray, nearly black, and I'm like looking at it, I'm like, that could be some of our darker branding colors. You know, like our colors aren't necessarily light branding colors, but I was just like, man. Ow. Whee. Oh. How did she get the last hit? Wait, what? wait a minute. When did that happen? Yeah, the one that we were all just kind of bullying definitely disconnected. But yeah, I'm very like, I don't know, particular about like what I think is like ideal in like branding things. Like I was so mad. So we moved to this new building, and to celebrate the move, the company had made I had like ordered these like cookies that are like with like the logo printed on them, and they chose the wrong logo. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, they didn't consult the marketing team. Because if they'd consulted the marketing team, this logo wouldn't look awful. Like, this would not look so bad. But this looks bad. Like, this is... So, kind of as a way to kind of describe it, when it comes to branding, a lot of times there's multiple different versions of a logo that are made. My channel lately hasn't had multiple, but when I first made the logos, back when the channel colors were black and red, it was very edgy. Oh. Network error. But yeah, when the channel colors were black and red, those... like the logo I had the one that was like the stacked, like Durch on top, Birch on the bottom, which I still think was a really clever logo. I just couldn't find a way to translate it into this vibe that my branding has now. But with it, like in that old branding, I had that version, but I also had a version that was just the D and B, and I used that like in the corner on my channel, which now, if you look at the corner on my channel on like videos and stuff, it's just my channel logo. Like, it just is the logo, because the logo is just DB now, rather than having the full like DurchBurch. And it's funny, when I was initially coming up with my new branding, post this like slash version of the DB logo, I'd come up with a logo that could be extended into a full like DurchBurch. Nope. I managed to die there. Nah. Nope. They just let them die. They gave up. All right, I got enough damage. Yeah, I was intentionally playing worse by just using specials and not actually using any of my like other attacks, my standard attacks. But it worked. I got enough damage eventually. So, all right. I don't like how long they made the process of like ending a match in this more recent update. It's kind of annoying. All right. So I need an assassin, and I need Steven Universe. Okay. Steven Universe runs normal attacks, and I basically only play Garnet from Steven Universe. I will play some ranked 2v2s. I forgot to do my taunts. Was that mage only? I swear if that was mage only. I can't check it right now. I'll do like a taunt and then see if it gets me anything. I can play normally here because I'm just trying to land normal attacks, which is a lot of what I do. Like I feel like this is gonna be way easier than doing the special damage one. But yeah, like I'm just like very, to jump back to branding. I'm very like branding conscious. Like, oh, you know, you need to use the official colors. You need to use the official logos. You need to use the right logos for the right things. Oh. Ooh. They kind of double whammied me there. Ooh. Don't think so. Whoa. Whoa, why did you just do that? That just put us in danger. Yeah, what? What did our Tom and Jerry do? I have to see. Bro was at 14%. What killed him? He literally just ran off the edge and died. He threw that match. I was like, okay, it's okay, because if I die, it's fine. We'll just, he's at a good health. I can come back and help us take someone out. And then he just died, and I'm sitting there at like 150, and I'm like, well, GG. I guess, GR. But, the thing I was saying about the logo. So the logo they chose to use was one of our wider ones, because there's the like kind of symbol on the logo that's our like graphic logo, I guess you could call it, and then we have the like text logo, and our logos always have text and always have a graphic. Nope. No. Woo. We're in danger. Ah, there it is. My teammate did like not really contribute in a useful capacity much there. Well, I managed to get do enough damage in normal attacks as a Steven Universe character immediately. That was fast. I'm gonna get to both of them. Yeah, my guy did not do much damage. He just kind of ran around and did his own thing, which, like, sure, I guess you can, but I don't know, it'd be cooler if you did something. Oh, okay, yeah, I can just taunt in general. I don't have to be a specific character type. So I'm going to switch to an assassin. And do some taunts. He's a mage, right? Yeah. Do I have a villainous assassin right now? A lot of bruisers. A lot of bruisers. Oh, Stripe. Villainous Assassin. Look at that. I'm not really versed in Stripe, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I mean, hey, I just need to do damage and taunt and hit neutral air, right? It's just neutral. No, just yeah, air neutral attacks. So yeah, hit with some neutral airs. I can do that. But yeah, anyways, to continue telling the story I've been telling for a long time between matches. So they used this wider version, not the widest version of our logo, but they used a wider version of their logo, and it was too wide to look good on a circular cookie. So they took the logo and they squished it. But you could tell it was squished because the icon looked squished and the font looked squished. So like everything was very clearly squished. They also used a JPEG version because the background behind the logo was a rectangle. And I'm like, could have used a transparent version. You could have used one that had less width. Y'all are crazy to do that. Ah. Ow. Ooh. Ow. I'm dead. I was like, I have been slain here. Ah! Superman, get off me. Ow. I tried to save. I could not. It's okay. Yeah, I did not do super great. Again, I'm not very versed in Stripe. Not gonna lie. But I'm playing them. I'm playing them right now. This is also like really low tier ranked. I'm not worried about this. Though my ally is technically bronze 1. They are almost out of bronze and I am holding them back. I am sorry, Hoodrat1701. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I'm so brained when it comes to things. So there was a thing I considered mentioning that also is kind of branding thing, but I feel like if I mentioned that, it would be too much information, like for my work to like me to share. Whoa, what? I I couldn't drift back. I was just dead. Oh, that's bad. I just want to land my damage. Alright, that's it. Okay, I got 2 more taunts out. Oh, God, I have to ring someone out with a villainous character, too. Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know how to play this guy. Why do I always end up being paired with the guy who's the highest ranked in the room? I feel like I'm just dragging them down. I'm sorry, Tantanrar. You're going to not do as well as you could have if I wasn't there. Literally, if it was just you against those two, you'd probably do better than having me here, but that's fine. Here we are. This is how we do it, I guess. I don't know how that works. Alright, you get dead. Whoop, whoop. Can I taunt real quick? Taunt real quick. Oh, dash dance. I did. I'm like doing all this popping off in game and not doing very well. Oh, hey Larry. Happy Thanksgiving. I like how Stripe's like popping off here, like shooting guns in the air. He's like, yeah. Meanwhile, there's me not doing nearly as much damage as my teammate. I think I got one knockout, technically. I think I got one. I do not know this character. I'm just playing him for the dailies, weeklies. I don't think I'm gonna get any knock someone out at the bottom of the screen with Stripe. I'm just calling that because I have yet to land something that actually hits someone downward. So I just have to get lucky and hope that I hit someone and they fall down instead of, you know, making it back, which a lot of the moves that I seem to be doing better with launch upwards. You know, my chainsaw or my up attack. Alright, that's one. Ooh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Get off me. I almost had them. Not that was gonna kill, but just that I was gonna hit them. Ah. Oh, we got him. That got me a good bit of stuff. Take those. I got more taunts. Here, I'm gonna give everyone some toast. Oh man, I'm plowing through these dailies. Yeah, I could realistically stay on an assassin. Up grounded specials. A lot of rifts deal damage. Ring out opponents in a 1v1. Tanks. I do have tanks. I'm still working through my assassin ones here, but I might switch to tank afterwards. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna switch to Finn, I think. I'd like to switch to Finn. I won't let me lock in as him. Oh. Maybe it was letting me lock in as him. I don't get it. This game is very functional sometimes. Alright. I actually know how to play Finn a little bit, so I'm hoping this will generally go better than when I was playing as straight. That's the theory. Alright. Oh, I fell for that. Good to see I'm falling for common Superman tricks. They got me. We're in danger. I can taunt. I can taunt and still get my weekly farm going. Oh, we got destroyed. Hello, hello. Alright, well, this is going great. Going great for me. Let's see how this goes. The answer's probably not great. Alright, let's see. That was a pretty small stage, and I think that's part of what was giving me issues was just I didn't have space to do anything away to get away from them. This stage is a little bigger, so we're already starting with that slight benefit. Now. There's cats fighting behind me. They're not fighting, but like playing. Alright, let's scream. Now, there we go. Wait. Oh my god, what was that? Those freaking balls. Alright. I've cleared through a lot of missions today, though. I'm not doing half bad on that. I have a lot of rifts deal damage, and I might do that at some point. I'm just trying to get these done. Hit up grounded specials as assassins. Oh, I'm almost at normal attacks. I'm almost at taunt. Air neutral I didn't make a lot of progress on, but... okay. I'm like one match from done with the assassin ones for the most part, except for the neutral airs. I don't think I'm 2, I think I'm 3 away from getting the big experience boost, but we'll see. I'm close. Come on. Ooh. Okay. I think it was pretty obvious I was waiting for some opportunity to do something. So I don't know why that was his. Oh, there you go. Could you stop juggling me, please? Yep, there it is. I got a neutral air in that fight. So that's one closer to that goal. I think I got the taunt. I definitely have the damage now. So I guess I'm just gonna try to farm neutral areas because I don't think we can win this. I don't think my ally is doing so hot. We'll see. I don't get why MultiVersus has those weird like audio things that happen at the start of a match, you know? It just feels weird. Got one. Got another. Got another. There. Got me. We're actually doing pretty good this one, though. Maybe I spoke too soon. Hey. That gives me more opportunities to kick them. See, that is one of my favorite stages. I think that one is actually remarkably well balanced. Like, that stage is a decent size to do a lot of stuff. The ability to, like, hit those, like, little doodads to, like, drop sections out makes it dynamic. The, like, normal version of the stage where there's walls, too, at the start. Like, I don't know. I think that stage is one of MultiVersus' best. Like, it's so well made. I think a lot of other stages in the game suffer from just being too small or too boring or both. Okay. No. Gotcha. That was a crazy one. That was wacky. there goes a ton of experience. Not battle pass. Alright, so I just have some rifts and some villainous stuff. Over here, I can get an extra 100. It's a lot of rifts. Tank. Ring out. So I think to wrap up for tonight, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do some like 1v1s while playing as Jason. And then we'll see what I can do as far as getting some ring outs and whatnot goes. I'm gonna try to prioritize knocking people down, but we'll see. I can sometimes struggle to use Jason effectively. I think he's as fun of a design as I think he is. Very big, heavy. Hello. Okay. So they're feeding me. This guy is here to feed me. Unless he's here to, like, get down a game and then go crazy in the next two, you know, and come out with the win. Like, I don't know, he could be a content creator just trying to, like, troll. So, be cautious as we approach this one. Well, goodbye. It was hit neutral areas as him. Okay. That got me a lot. I'm giving him that because he literally, all he did was serve to help me get my dailies and my weeklies. Some of the ones that I did not expect to have anytime soon, I got a significant portion from him alone. I appreciate that. That was very kind. Normally someone who's playing like that, I would not give the toast to, but I give the toast in that case because that actually helped so many of my dailies and weeklies. Neutral airs, tons of them. People getting wrung out on the bottom of the screen, easy. Tons of them. Goodbye. Okay, fair enough. This is a really funny 1v1 just because there's no normal character sounds. It's just like the weird little noises. Ow. Fair enough. I still have the lead. All right. I think I'm still one more neutral air from done with that one. So I do want to try to hit another neutral air. But for the most part, I'm playing a little more serious with this one. I think this guy could actually beat me in a game. Not necessarily because he's all that much better, but just we're both playing heavy characters, and if we get a good opportunity to land a strong hit, it's really easy to kill either of us. Got it. Oh, I tried to warp behind him. His warps are a little too predictable. Look at that. All right, there we are. But see, I still have a lead here that's pretty significant. And oh, that almost had him. There we go. There we go. That's another case of they actually played the game, which is nice. I appreciate that. We actually had a decent number of people play the game today. There were a few people who were like, no, I don't want to play the game, and just basically didn't. But a lot of people did, and that was very nice. That was very fun. Oh, look at all of these. Look at how many tiers I just got. I'm up to tier 26 of 45. It's 19 days left. I'm getting there. I'm catching up. I do want to go to this event. In the store. Because there's... Okay, a cap shop. Here we are. So, I've got a lot of caps. I don't have a lot of diplomas. Okay. What does this do? Okay, so I can use 6,000 caps to buy a diploma. Right. And then I can use the diplomas. Okay, so if I can manage to get 36,000 caps, I can buy enough Mythic Vista diplomas that I can get one of the good skins. Interesting. Okay. Also, I'm just going to say, Fighter Road, not as good as the old system. I was really excited when I saw that this was a thing, because I was like, oh, this is like a way to naturally just progress through and like unlock characters. Until I realized that it's effectively a way that you can unlock characters entirely out of your control. Which, like, it's still nice that you can unlock these characters this way, but I much preferred the separate, like, fighter currency, because fighter gems, because, like, look, you see, you earn progress towards one fighter at a time. Once you earn the required amount, you unlock them. You can play as them. I saw that. I thought it was in conjunction with the existing, like, fighter coins or fighter gem currency that you could use to just save that up and buy a fighter. But it's not, which means that you can't decide the order of characters you unlock at all. Because I used to save it up for if there was a character that I really wanted that wasn't like free with the battle pass. Like that was how I unlocked Joker, because Jason was free with the battle pass, but Joker cost currency, so I paid for him with the fighter's currency. So it was just it's kind of a shame that, like, you know, that's not a thing anymore, I guess. I do think that the fighter road's good. I just wish they had both. I think the fighter road would be good. I think the fighter road should just passively increase. It should just be tied to your experience. As you gain experience, you'll gain fighter road experience. And the fighter road experience is always to whoever is lowest in the fighter road for you. So say you are nearest in the fighter road to you. So say, right now I'm working on the the fighter road for Tom and Jerry. I'm slowly building up that experience. I will eventually unlock them. But say I go, actually, I want to unlock Tom and Jerry now. I have enough fighters, gems for it. So then I pay the fighter gems to unlock Tom and Jerry. And then my fighter road, this now is applied to LeBron James. Like, the amount that I have there is now his. Because, if I'm doing this, it's going to take so long. All of these characters before I could ever unlock, Agent Smith or Beetlejuice. And it's just the release order. I can't unlock Raven without paid currency right now. This is if I played the game for a year straight, I might eventually get there. I don't think that's ideal. And you do get more and more of this, fighter road experience over time. When I get to the end of this battle pass, I'll get 1,500. Well, that's 10% of a character unlocked right there. But man, I gotta say, I miss getting 300 of the fighter currency, or from leveling up fighters. You'd get fighter currency. Now you get fighter road experience for it, and that's fine. It's just not ideal to me. I think of how Super Smash Brothers has all of these characters and all of these ways to unlock them. You could unlock, because this is the thing, is the way Smash's system works is every time you complete classic mode, you will unlock a character. Every time you clear all-star mode, you will get the opportunity to unlock a different character. There's and those are always in a set order. It will give you the next one in that order, kind of like the fighter road here. But also, if you're just playing the game against friends, it will also, every game or so, it might not be every game exactly, but every so many games, or every game, whatever it is, you'll get a different one, so a different order. I think that's kind of an ideal system, having 3 different means to do it. I know in Brawl, I think playing Subspace Emissary would help you unlock fighters. And this game's obviously a free to play game. They need to make their money. I haven't paid any money, so I'm saying this from the perspective of someone who hasn't paid them money. But I think having more systems by which people can unlock characters is ideal. I think that the battle passes, this and stuff for skins is fine. I think the battle passes for characters instantly, that's fine too. I was a little disappointed that when I got this battle pass, I didn't get Raven at all. I was just wait, what? I don't get the newest character for getting this battle pass, and maybe I would get Raven if I got the second battle pass, because I know this season's a little weird. They broke it into 2 separate battle passes, so I have 19 more days to get to level 45 of this one, but there's going to be another battle pass that comes out later this season, and that one's going to be the one that releases assumably when they release Marceline. But I was a little sad that I didn't get a free character with my battle pass this time, because every other one has. I got Samurai Jack for free. I don't know. Maybe the Powerpuff Girls weren't free with their battle pass. Or was it Nubia? I forget who was first. If it was Powerpuff Girls or Nubia, I think it was Powerpuff Girls. But like I'm so like maybe one of them wasn't free. But like I think of the first one where you got Jason for free. I think of the second one where you got Samurai Jack for free, and you could still get Joker or Agent Smith with currency. You could still get Beetlejuice with currency. I don't know. I feel like MultiVersus is a phenomenal concept held back in some ways by like some small issues that don't make it quite as good. And I wish it could be less held back by those things. I wish that the game was flawless because I love the concept. I love the character designs, like the way every character has been reimagined for this game is amazing. I think for the most part the visuals are cohesive and fun. I think the move sets are inventive. They're a little bit, I don't know what the word is for it, but I guess over-referential is the easiest way I could put it, where like it feels like every move has to be like, oh, well, this character did this thing this time. This is a specific thing they did in this cartoon or in this movie. And I think that's not necessarily ideal. Like the same issue happens with the Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl and some Smash character movesets. And when it gets over-referential, the issue you run into with it is just that the moves don't feel as good because instead of going what feels best as an up air, it's what reference can we make that fits the niche of an up air. And sometimes that ends up being something that's not as good as something just simpler that they could just do. Like, I think of like Captain Falcon's moveset in Smash. It's entirely Smash original. None of it is anything he does in any of the games because he's not playable in any of his games. And so they had to come up with a moveset that portrayed speed, and the fact that he's technically a bounty hunter, and mashed that all together so that Captain Falcon could be this fast, combo-centric, but also able to get heavy hitter, big hits off type character. And none of it's direct references to anything. And I think this game would have benefited from a little bit of that design mentality. I think Iron Giant is a big example of this, where like his moves just feel like they're all references and they don't fit as a moveset as well as a result. Some characters it works really well. I think Beetlejuice, his moveset being very referential, works well because that's kind of his character. It feels like he would do that. But I think that, I think the best designed characters in this game are the ones where their moves aren't just, hey, do you remember this moment from the show? Or, hey, do you remember this moment from the movie? I think Finn, phenomenally designed. Samurai Jack, I think mostly well designed. There's a couple, he does have references, but the things that the way they worked the references in didn't feel as weird as some other characters. Yeah, I feel like every time I play this game, I give it a lot of praise and a lot of love, and at the same time, I kind of like dog on it a bit. And I think it's... I'm not trying to be overly harsh. I'm trying to kind of present my genuine thoughts. And I think overall this game is kind of underperforming in its full release, and I think it's due to a number of factors. But I think overall it was a bad idea to rebuild the game in Unreal Engine 5 when it was fine before, and now that it's in 5, they slowed it down more than they probably needed to, and rebuilt a lot of systems that probably didn't need it. I'm hopeful if, as time goes on, they'll continue to improve it. I know they upped some of this characters' walk speeds and stuff like that, and added fast following, which is awesome. I'm hopeful that they will continue to find ways to make the game feel better, because I think this version of the game feels great. Like, having played this, I think it feels better than the older versions did. At the same time, it still feels kind of clunky at times. It still feels kind of like, why is my side B this? This doesn't look like a side B. This doesn't feel like a side B. It still runs into cases like that, but I don't know. I think this game is still something special. For the most part. But anyways, I have rambled on long enough. Thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm going to go do human things as humans do, and you should too. In my case, that is going to be going to Thanksgiving with my family tomorrow. My plan for Saturday is hopefully to be able to do more Pokemon X. I think I should be able to, so that's the goal. Yeah. Thank you so much. Goodbye. I hope everyone watching from the U.S. has a happy Thanksgiving, and see y'all soon. Goodbye. I'm gonna go click the end stream button. I'm clicking it now.